वेलकम। आज की इस वीडियो में हम हमारी समाकलन गणित की सीरीज को आगे बढ़ाते हुए आज हम देखने वाले हैं बीटा फंक्शन एंड उसकी कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज। तो सबसे पहले देखते हैं डेफिनेशन कि बीटा फंक्शन होता क्या है। ओके, तो कोई भी एक फंक्शन है, बीटा फंक्शन को हम डिनोट करते हैं बी एम एन से। ओके, इंटीग्रेशन लिमिट 0 to 1 सॉरी 0 to 1 एक्स टू द पावर m-1 1 minus x to the power n-1 dot dx where m and n both are positive integers. So any function in this form we call it as a beta function. इसकी जरूरत हमें पड़ती है जब भी हम समाकलन गणित में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स को सोल्व करते हैं, तो हमें इस तरह की प्रॉब्लम मिलती है तो हम उसे डायरेक्टली सोल्व कर सकते हैं। ओके, तो इसे आयलर का फर्स्ट इंटीग्रल भी कहते हैं। ओके, इज नोन एज आयलर्स फर्स्ट इंटीग्रल। ओके, अब देखते हैं इसकी कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज। जैसे मेनली आज हम इसकी तीन प्रॉपर्टीज देखेंगे। दैट इज फर्स्ट, बी एम एन इक्वल होता है बी एन एन के। वी विल प्रूव ऑल द प्रॉपर्टीज। बी एम एन इक्वल होता है इंटीग्रेशन 0 to infinite x to the power m+1 सॉरी m-1 माय मिस्टेक m-1 and 1 plus x to the power m plus n dot dx. And the third property is that b mn equal 0 to pi by 2 twice of sin 2m minus 1 theta cos 2n minus 1 theta dot d theta. Okay, so this all three properties we will prove one by one. So first we will prove b mn इक्वल होता है बी एन एन। ओके, इसे प्रूव करने के लिए हम जो हमारी बीटा फंक्शन की इक्वेशन है, सपोज दिस इज इक्वेशन फर्स्ट, our beta function. Okay, this is our beta function. If we say this equation 1, so इसमें अगर हम x की जगह 1 plus y रखें, सॉरी 1 minus y रखें, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा, dx इक्वल माइनस dy। ओके, तो एम एन है ना, तो x की जगह हम इक्वेशन फर्स्ट में देते अवर बीटा फंक्शन, उसमें अगर हम y 1 minus y रखें तो हमें मिलेगा 1 dx इक्वल माइनस dy। एंड इफ वी चेंज द लिमिट, तो x की जगह अगर हम 0 रखें तो y की जगह मिलेगा 1, एंड y की जगह x की जगह अगर हम 1 रखें अपर लिमिट, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा 1 सॉरी 0 है ना। So we get dx. Now what is the beta function? X to the power n minus 1. Here x is 1 minus y. So 1 minus y to the power m minus 1 dot 1 minus 1 minus y, that is y n minus 1, and dx की जगह हम क्या रखें, माइनस dy। ठीक है, तो अगर हम माइनस साइन को रिमूव करें तो हम इस जो लिमिट है इसे ऑल्टर कर सकते हैं। ओके, तो सिंपली यू कैन राइट बी एम एन इक्वल होता है 0 to 1 1 minus y m minus 1 and y to the power n minus 1 dot dy। ओके, और यही हमारा बीटा फंक्शन है। ठीक है, इसे सब रीअरेंज कर लेते हैं। 0 to 1 y to the power n minus 1 dot 1 minus y to the power n minus 1 and dy. See this carefully, this is nothing but the beta function. Okay, so we can write it as, if we suppose change it in the x, because our main beta function is in the form of x to the power n minus 1 1 minus x to the power n minus 1 dot dx. ओके, हम x की जगह y रख सकते हैं, y की जगह x रख सकते हैं। इफ वी put the same, the integral will not be changed, will be same 100%, because it is basic property of an integration function or integral function. Okay, so dx will be dy simply, and limit will be same because both values are same. So this is our beta function, but only difference is n and m has been interchanged, because in our standard beta function x to the power m minus 1, but here n minus 1, so we can write this as m n. Okay, and what was the in the left hand side, beta mn. So we have proved the first property. Okay, now we will see the second property. What was that? We have to prove beta mn equal होता है इंटीग्रेशन 0 to infinite x to the power n minus 1 upon 1 plus x to the power m plus n dot dx. Okay, now let's put y upon 1 plus y in the place of x in equation number first, that is our beta function. Okay, so if you put the y upon 1 plus y at the place of x, we will change the limit according. Let's first change the limit. Okay, no problem. So if we put 0 at the place of x, we will get y equals 0. Okay, and if you put x equal 1, we will get y value infinite. Okay, now what will be dx? Dx nothing but the, if we differentiate this function, we will get minus y, that is 1 upon 1 plus y whole square dy. Okay, now put this uh, answers. Sorry, now put this in the equation number 1. Okay, so what will we get? Beta mn equal integration limit 0 to infinite. And now what we have put the at the place of x, 1 y upon 1 plus y. Okay, so y upon 1 plus y to the power m minus 1 into 1 minus y upon 1 plus y to the power n minus 1. And what is the value of dx now? 1 upon 1 plus y square, y का whole square, sorry, dy. Okay, now we have to simplify this. 0 to infinite y to the power m minus 1 upon 1 plus y to the power m minus 1. Now here we'll only remove 1 upon 1 plus y to the power n minus 1, and here 1 plus y to the power whole y and dy. Okay, 0 to infinite. Now y to the power n minus 1 in the numerator, and now in the denominator, if you solve this, here we had the base same, so here minus 1 minus 1. Okay, minus 2, that minus 2 will cancel this power, so we will get only 1 plus y to the power here m and n. Okay, so m plus n and dy. Now this is the required property. Okay, this was the same property as we have to we are supposed to prove. Okay, now we have to change only x at the place of y. Okay, so we have proved the our second property. Now we will prove the third one, that was, and the third one is very easy property. Beta mn equal price of 0 to pi by 2 sine 2m minus 1 theta dot cos 2n minus 1 theta d theta. Okay, so to prove this, we have to put x equal sine square theta at the place of x, है ना? Then we can get dx equal to 2 sin theta cos theta and d theta. Sorry. Now, and if we put the change the limit at the place of x as the lower limit, what is the lower limit of beta function? Is 0. So x equals 0, then what will get? The value of theta equal to 0. Now at the place of upper limit, that is x equals 1, we will get here pi by 2. Okay, this is a sine function. So now put this all the results in the equation number first. So beta mn, we will get integration limit 0 to pi by 2. Now x to the power m minus 1, and what is x here? Sine square theta is x, and what is 1 minus sine square theta? That is n minus 1 and dot dx, and what is dx? Nothing but 2 sin theta cos theta d theta. Theta d theta. Okay, now 0 to pi by 2 sine 2m minus 2 theta. What is called 1 minus sine square, is cos square theta. Cos 2m minus 2 theta. Okay, cos square theta and the n minus 1 pi will be distributed to this whole term. Now 2 sin theta cos theta d theta. Now this is only one power, this is also one power. Okay, so now what we can do is we can cancel out this minus power. So what will we get? Sin 2m minus only 1. Okay, because it is plus 1 power, it is minus 2, so we will get minus 1 theta dot cos 2n. Sorry, this is not n, m, this is n. b to n. Okay, so 2n minus 1 theta 2 d theta. Okay, now because this is constant, we can out this from the integration by 2 sin 2m minus 1 theta dot cos 2n minus 1 theta, and this was the our required property that we have to prove. Okay, we have proved this property. Now in the next video we will see the gamma function and the relation between beta and gamma function. So until then, thank you. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.